comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one.
Peace. I am Boundless Mom, and I'm here to share my journey with Mastermind Circle. Mastermind Circle have been a transcendent for me for 5 years.
My name is Kemi Oyewo, and I am Nifemi's mom. And we joined the Mastermind cohort this year, and I can say for sure that it's been such a blessing. The fact that every teaching is layered on each other, teaching upon teaching, precept upon precept, gradually taking in bite size. It's not overwhelming, and the fact that somehow we've been able to now establish a routine for Nifemi is such a great thing. I'm so thankful to be in the mastermind with Nifemi because of course it's first about me, and it's such a delight, and I'm truly grateful for the gift of Coach Mary Beth. Thank you.
Hello boys and girls. Welcome to the third edition of the Mastermind Children Conference, tagged the Young and Empowered Children Conference 25, with the theme, Building a Solid Foundation for the Future. Yes, this is our third edition, and we are so excited to present to you an opportunity for parents to gather on a round table to discuss pertinent issues on how we can support our children to be the best version of themselves. Yes, it is also a platform where we give children an opportunity to use their voice, to share their experiences, and of course, impact their peers and a generation with what it is that they carry within. It also allows other children get inspired by these children who have dared to try. So, boys and girls, dear parents, have you registered for this conference already? If you have and you are sitting, then congratulations. It is about to go down. So, my name is Maribel Chima, and I am the founder of the Parenting Through Mentorship Academy and the proud maker of the Children's Mastermind Circle. And do you know, I am your favorite children's coach. Welcome to the 2025 Young and Empowered Children Conference. Let's go get transformed.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on where you're joining us from. Welcome to the third session of day 1 in the Young and Empowered Children Mastermind Conference. It is hosted by the Mastermind Circle. I'm Josh Stephen Go, and I'm going to be moderating this session. I'm also a proud partner of the Mastermind Circle. Have you been following the conference so far? If you haven't, you need to go and catch those replays. In the first session, we were with Coach Joy, and she talked to us about our voice being our superpower. In the last session, Coach Christabel talked to us about following God every day. She also talked about the TALK acronym. If you were in the last session, go into the chat and tell us what that means and what you learned from the last session. So without further ado, let's welcome our matron to the stage.
All right, hello. Good afternoon, good morning. Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to the third session, as Josh just said. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Coach Mary Beth. You're looking really good today. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's nice to have you moderating this session. We are so proud of you and of all the other mastermind partners that have been moderating so far. I am excited. Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you. So now, without further ado, let's get the bios and profiles of our panelists.
Omonia J. Adoga is a 6-year-old girl with a curious and kind nature. She is passionate about learning and sharing knowledge. with dreams of becoming a doctor, public speaker, and philanthropist. She's excited to share her love for learning and the importance of early mentorship. Please welcome to the Young and Empowered Children's Conference 2025, Omonia J. Aduga.
Sajid. Sajid is a 9-year-old primary 4 student and junior partner at Mastermind. He's a cheerful, curious, and tech-savvy kid who loves science, games, reading, and soccer. He dreams of a world free from oppression. Let's welcome and see Sajid.
Adachuku Chima is a 9-year-old pupil. She loves to craft things and her dream is to become an impactful young entrepreneur. Please welcome to the Young and Empowered Children Conference 2025, Adachuku Chima.
Derek Mao Ibrahim is a 10-year-old primary 6 student at Roberto International, where he serves as the head boy for the junior section. With about 2 years of experience in Mastermind, Derek testifies to the benefits of learning under Coach Maribet's guidance. Derek looks forward to an engaging session at the conference. Please welcome to the Young and Empowered Children Conference, Derek Mao Ibrahim.
Children Wonders Akomba is a 10-year-old pupil. She loves to read and write. She aspires to be a legal practitioner and a successful businesswoman. Please welcome to the Young and Empowered Children's Conference, Children Wonders Akomba.
Welcome, 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 all our panelists. It's nice to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Rachel, could you take over?
Issue. Okay. Go ahead.
Some of the panelists also having the we should say that they will come in subsequently. There's some that we need to announce.
Josh, you can go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. Welcome all our panelists. It's nice to have you guys here. So today we'll be talking about the benefits of early mentorship. We'll be asking all of you guys some questions, and I hope you guys will be able to answer them properly. Okay, so let's dive right in. So our first question goes to Omoya. So do you have a mentor?
There are a couple of people with network glitches. Why is that so? Kamsi, is your okay? Is Amoya back? Josh, you can move to the next person. It doesn't seem like Amoya. She's actually here.
So
okay,
the next question goes to Sajid.
Amoya is here. Amoya is here.
Yes.
Okay,
I
can hear you.
Okay, so Sajid, how did you feel at first when your parents enrolled you for a mentorship program?
I felt like they didn't feel I was mature enough. So I thought that they enrolled me into the mastermind circle so that I could improve in maturity.
Okay, so that's a nice answer. Good answer. Derek, the same question goes to you. How did you feel at first when your parents enrolled you for a mentorship program?
Oh, at first I thought it was a school thing, so I was confused because at that time I was really not into school, but I was getting top position. So I felt glad that I could get into something great like this. It has really improved.
Okay, that's good. Okay, the next question goes to Adachuku. Do you have someone special who helps you learn new things or gives you good advice? What's that like?
Well, thank you for that question. Well, actually, the person that actually gives you advice is actually my mom. Like, it's a if like I can always like run to her and ask for like any advice like I need at any time of my need. Thank you.
Good answer. So we'll be going back to the first question for Omoya. So, Omoya, do you have a mentor?
Thank you for the question. Yes, I do. My mentor is Coach Maribeth Chima. Thank you for the question.
Good answer. Okay, so we'll be moving on. So, Derek, have you ever been stuck trying to understand or do something? How did your mentor help you and how did that make you feel?
Yes, actually, I've actually been studying algebra classes, so I was getting stuck a bit on it. So that's when Coach Marybeth started talking about believing in ourselves. I thought that I was never going to be able to achieve it, but at this point in time, I've already started getting top 10 in my class because of that algebra class.
Oh, that's good. So, Coach Mary Beth is kind of like your mentor, and she also pushes you on to do better at stuff that you don't do well in?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good answer. The next question is for Wonders. How did you know about the Mastermind Circle? Wonders, are you there? Okay, it seems like Wonders is having network issues, so we'll move on to the next person. Matron, would you like to take a few questions?
Yeah, okay. If one guy isn't here to answer the question, we can get someone else to answer the question. Okay, Wanda is here. Hi, Wanda. How are you doing? I think network is being
Bye, ma'am.
erratic. Okay, so Josh, you can go ahead and ask Wanda her question again.
Okay, so Wonders, how did you know about the Mastermind Circle?
I got to know about the mastermind.
Okay, looks
Wonders, are
like
you there?
Wanda. Mhm.
I think she's having network issues.
Okay. All
Okay,
right. So, any other person can answer. Who would like to answer that question for Wanda? Since Wanda is in here, Dachuku wants to answer. What answer would you answer? All right. Go ahead, Ada.
Can you re-ask the question, please?
how did you know about the Mastermind Circle?
Okay, thank you. Well, I actually knew about the mastermind circle where I started to see my mom and my brother go on meetings like continuously. And then like at the age of 7, I now joined the mastermind.
All right then. Okay, so I remember how Ada was 6 and we had asked her if she wanted to join the mastermind and she's like, no, 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 no. I don't want to join because I don't want to be sitting down, and be talking for long and all that. And we're like, when do you want to join? And she's like, okay, maybe when I'm 7. And then we waited for her. The day after her 7th birthday, we said it is time. And then she came in and realized it wasn't such a big deal to actually sit down and have conversations and all of that. And she started enjoying it. So sometimes you just think that it's a lot and you think that you're too young. But then you now come in and you see 5-year-olds like Omoya who have been here. Omoya's been here since she was 5 years old. She turned 6 in the mastermind. And she's always here, and all of that. So thank you. All right. Josh has invited me to ask some questions myself. And coincidentally, I'm going to be asking, my question is going to go to Sajid. So can you recall? Okay, no. I think, let me see. Okay, accountability. Now, let's talk about accountability. So, how does your mentor and how does the mastermind help you to stay accountable? Derek, how does the mastermind and all that we do, how does it help you to stay accountable?
It helps me by letting me know what I'm supposed to keep in check. That if I have something, like for example, I have this pen, I thought that I lost it for a second before this meeting, so I had to make sure that I had to retrace my steps. And I now remember some of the words that you said. I remember in one of our previous meetings that you said that even if we can't find it, that we should try our best to retrace our steps to get it. So I decided to do that action, and then I ended up finding it.
Okay. All right, Josh, can I ask one more question?
Sure.
All right, so this one is going to go to Wanda. She's not here. Is she here? Wanda is having such a huge network problem. So I'm going to throw it to any other person. So I'm going to ask Sajid. So Sajid, how has the mastermind helped you to honor? Wanda is back. So let me ask Wanda. Wanda, we're so sorry you're going through all these network problems. Sorry about that. So I was going to ask you a question, and the question is, how has the mastermind helped you to understand honor, how to honor the people in your life? Share with us how that has helped you. Wonder. Okay. Wanda is joining us from Just, by the way. Wanda, are you there? Okay, so let's not put Wanda under pressure. She will come back. Okay, so let's get Sajid to answer that question for us. Go ahead, Sajid, and answer for us. How has the mastermind taught you to honor the people in your life? Or has he taught you to honor the people in your life? Is honor something that is important to us? Sajid, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So would you like to answer that question?
I didn't hear the question properly.
Okay. That question is actually, I was asking Wanda, but Wanda seems to be having network problems. And I said, would you like to share with us how the mastermind or mentorship has taught you how to honor the people in your life? Has it taught you how to honor? And can you share with us how it has taught you how to honor the people in your life?
The mastermind has taught me how to honor people by the tasks we do on Sunday. Tasks we do on Sunday, they are called Honor Sunday. Sometimes they say calling our grandparents to check up on them, calling our body and honoring our family members and the people and our loved ones. So so it teaches us to honor them and care for them. So we don't just leave them alone and act like they're not in our life at all. Like,
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. We are so big on honor in the mastermind, and so we take it seriously. All right, Josh, take it away.
Okay, so Adachuku, do you think it's important to try your best even when things are hard, and why?
Well, yes, I actually do. Why I think you should try your best even when things are hard, because like you never know when they can turn around, even when you're trying your best. Like I remember a poem that I recited once. It was called "Don't Quit,"
And that poem was basically about like you shouldn't like give up even when things seem hard. You can rest, but just don't quit about it.
Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
should push through and persevere and work hard and do your best. That's a good thing to take away and use in our everyday life. So the next question is for Wonders. Share a little with us about the peer accountability and how the mastermind helps you to practice this.
The peer accountability helps me, for example, during writing, the peer helps us when you have a partnership. It helps us. It also reduces
Moya, Wonders, we can't hear you.
it helps us to be diligent. We also read the book of the month and it teaches us teamwork.
Okay, that was a good answer. Okay, the next question is going to go to Derek. Derek, how is your relationship with your mentor and how do you see her?
I see her. Thank you for the question. So I see her as someone who can teach me more. I see her as an auntie who keeps me in check most of the time. So she also gives me things that I should do when I'm feeling discouraged. So she makes me feel as if she's my auntie. So I can describe her as an auntie to me.
Okay. Um, Sajid, what are the
Yes,
things you do daily in the circle?
the things we do daily in the circle, we sometimes listen to daily voice notes, we write our reports, and sometimes we also perform tasks. And we sometimes recite affirmations too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that answer. So, Adachuku, what would you say to a parent who is wondering if their child is too young to start developing themselves?
Alrighty. Adachuku, are you here? Sorry, I think Josh is having a bit of a network problem
Yes,
and
I'm
he
here.
had asked Adachuku a question. What was the question? He asked if Adachuku, what was the question? Who can remember what the question was? What would Adachuku say to parents who are wondering if their children should start mentorship, especially mentorship in a place like the Mastermind Circle? Yes, Ada?
Okay. So like what I say to most parents that are wondering if they should put the children in mentorship, I feel like you actually should because there's something like close accountabilities like the mastermind do to your children. Like with the close accountability, because it makes them feel as if they can't hide at the back. So they have to be pushed forward. And like that we are able to like develop well or like better. I think a mentorship, once you get into mentorship, most times you usually don't stop because the change will just be amazing. Thank you.
Alrighty, so that is for Adachiku that refused to go and get into mentorship until she was 7. Okay, and basically, Ada is saying that when children, and this is so true, when children get into mentorship programs, what it does is it puts a sense of accountability, a sense of there is something that is expected of me. All right, so when they know that someone is expecting something of me, my group is expecting something from me, that's makes you more responsible because now you know that there are expectations and you cannot do as you like. So mentorship takes accountability to the next level. It moves it from just mommy and daddy. Sometimes when it's just mommy and daddy, okay, we will cry our way out of situations. We will throw tantrums sometimes. Sometimes our parents would just let us be, and all of that. And sometimes we just take it for granted because our parents will always be there for us. So some of us become entitled. But with mentorship, there is that accountability that that, okay, this is not like mommy. This person may not, be soft like mommy. So it actually pushes us a little more. And then apart from that, it helps us parents and the mentors to reinforce what each one is teaching. So when parents are teaching the children something and the children hear it for a second time from a mentor, it's like, when scripture says, once have I heard it, twice as if it confirmed. So when you hear it from your parents and then you hear it from a trusted mentor, now you'll be like, oh, okay, it begins to add up more. Same thing when you hear it from a mentor and then you hear it from your parents again, it begins to add up some more. And then, as Adachiku said, it gives you a close relationship, right? That's what the mastermind gives you, a close relationship where you know that there's some other person to run to, when you're not running to mommy and daddy, or after you have run to mommy or daddy, and all of that. Welcome back, Josh. We are still on Adachiku's question, so you can take it from there. Thank you.
Thank you for covering for me. I think I had some network issues. So we'll move on to the next question. So, Derek, in what area have you improved the most since you joined?
Thank you for that question. So the simple answer is that I've improved on my academics the most because I've been getting very good grades. No, my grades have not gotten a decline, and I've just been doing well in my academics for the past few years. Thank you.
Thank you for answering that. Okay, so okay, Sajid, in one word, how will you describe mentorship and the mastermind?
Thank you.
Sajid, did you get the question?
Yes, I said I would use the word transformative.
Oh, okay, I didn't get that, but good answer. Omoya, have you learned anything from the other children in the circle? If so, give an example.
Thank you for the question. Yes, I have. I've learned something from my body partner. I learned consistent. Isola is always submitting her report every day. That is what I learned. Thank you for the question.
Yeah, right. We write our reports every day, so it's also important that we turn it in. So, Matron, would you like to ask a few questions?
Oh my goodness. I think the network is really bad, especially at my
Okay, so moving on, another question for Amoya. If you had a question about something important, who would you ask if your parents are not available and why? Amoya, did you get the question?
Okay. Can you hear me now? My network has been really, really erratic.
Thank you for the question. Because my coach is the closest person to me. Thank you for the question.
Okay. Matron, would you like to ask a few questions?
Okay, I was thrown out really bad network issues and I not really. I don't want to ask questions. I just want to throw a little more light on what who was that on what Omoya said about what she has learned from her pair, from her body, right? So we brought the body system in the mastermind circle, and I think it's such a beautiful system because as just as Ada said earlier, we try to create a mentorship system that is very close so that you can actually feel it and you can be in it. So for someone like Omoya, she said Yusola is her body and Yusola is very consistent. So Omoya has generally got an opportunity to learn from Yusola because Yusola, who is her partner, is consistent. And there's something about children learning from each other. There's something huge about children learning from each other. You guys actually learn more from your peers. You learn faster from your peers without even knowing it. You pick from the things that your friends, your classmates, and people around you do, not because you don't listen to adults, but because it's actually easier to listen to someone who speaks your language, who speaks your mindset, who speaks, your perspective, who speaks, does things the way you do it, sees things the way you see it, and all of that. So having bodies and using the body system to grow and to become a better person is actually a big thing. It's huge. And I am really glad that Omoya can pick something from her body and can say, this is it. This is what I have learned from my body. All right. So, and that's awesome. I think I want to ask other people too, apart from Omoya, what have you learned from your body? Or what do you think your body has learned from you? Let's go. So, Derek, who is your body and what have you learned or what have you done to support your body?
My current body is Chukwuemeka. He's a very nice person. I love his personality. He teaches me how I can stay calm at some moments. He also helps
Oh,
me to keep myself in check. Like when I want to go do something and it's a little bit too late to do it, I remind myself that if any of my partners would do it, would they ask if this chance ever came to any of my partners, would they ever do it? So then I instantly start thinking of either Zuriel or Chukwuemeka because Zuriel is someone who is less attached to something. He can come from something and leave it. So I really like to take one or two things from either Zuriel or Chukwuemeka or probably even both.
oh, wow, awesome. How about you, Sajid? Share with us one thing you have learned from your partner or one thing that you think your partner has learned or you share between you. Who is your partner? Your last partner or your present partner? Share with us, Sajid.
My last partner I had was Osinachi, and he was actually quite when we had
Amaka.
when we had we used to be communicating with each other and talking about my circle and how it has changed our lives. It has changed our lives. So I really think that the body system in the mastermind is a good idea. So you don't have to do it alone. And when you're not available, your partner can show up for you. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll be asking the same question to all of you. So, Adachuku, um, how has your buddy impacted you?
Okay, so thank you for the question. Well, about how my last body has impacted me, her name was Enimoyam. Her name is Enimoyam. And how she has impacted me is that, like, Enimoyam, like, I learned from her, like, personality. Usually, I don't know how to put it, but she's basically helped me with, like, things like, let's say, yelling. That's about it. Thank you.
Okay, so now that we're reaching the last few questions, you guys will all get to like answer. So, let's see. Okay, we're done with all our questions, so you guys can just give your like final words to the viewers. So, Adachuku, you can go first.
So my final words to everyone that's watching this is that I really feel like you should enroll your kids, or if it's kids that are watching this, I feel like you should ask your parents to get into like an accountability mentorship, like like the mastermind. Because here you can see so many people here and how they are presenting very well and giving amazing answers. So that's basically what things like mentorship programs do for you. So yeah, those are my final questions. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Adachuku. So, on to you, Derek. What are your final words to people watching?
I would like to say that you should start choosing the right friends. Choosing the right friends is an important part of a child's life. That if you choose the right friend, there's a very, very good chance that you can go on the right path. And also, very special announcement that you should start joining the mastermind. It can change you, it can change you in many different ways. And I really advise it to you.
Thank you, Derek. Now, Sajid, what are your final words?
So my final words are that you should join the mastermind circle. It has helped me in intelligence, excellency, and other aspects. Believe me, it will really change your life and improve your kids. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajid. Wow, it seems like we have finally come to the end of our panel sessions. I want to give a special thanks to all our panelists and to our matron. Good job, all of you, and I'll be handing over to our matron now.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You have been amazing. I can see some children in the comment section asking, oh, what are we doing? What is it about? What is it? We don't understand. Is he a class and all of that? All right. So, yes, boys and girls who are watching, what you've just had is what is called a panel session. A panel session is when you have different people on the floor or different people on screen, as we have right now, answering questions about their journey. And when you belong to a mentorship program, or when you are growing in your personal development, you would actually understand things like this. Because just as Auntie Joy said in the morning, we all have a voice. And I want to add that we all have a journey, guys. We all have a journey that we must go on our own. And that journey is not about mommy, that journey is not about daddy, that journey is not about anybody. That journey is about you becoming a better person. That journey is about you becoming the best you that you can be. Do you know that every one of us has got a best us that we can be? It's called, we've got the best versions of ourselves. But if you are not building yourself, if you are not growing, if you are not doing the things that will help you become better, that will help you grow, that will distinguish you, that will help you become resourceful and productive, then you cannot be the best version of yourself. You will just be a little version of yourself. Basically, for some of us, all that we do is we go to school, we come back, we go to mosque, we go to church, okay, then we go, we play, we watch movies, we play video games. We don't add other important things to our lives. So it's okay, so it's important that we are also developing ourselves, that we are learning, that we are reading, that we are having good conversations with other people like us, that we are developing ourselves and building our character, that we recognize and we find friends, like Derek said. We find friends and people who share the same or similar kind of values like us. That you come to places like this, like the mastermind, where you can meet young people like you who are focused. Young people like you who understand that it's not all about watching movies, playing video games all the time. We watch movies, we play video games, we do all of these things, but we also understand that there is a time for everything. There is a time to read books, because when we read books, we become knowledgeable. When we read books, we understand the things around us. We understand our world around us. Because if you don't understand the world around you, how are you going to lead? And how are you going to conquer? Or how are you going to change it and make it a better place when you don't understand it? So places like the Mastermind Circle will teach you to understand the things around you by reading different kinds of books. Some of us are still stuck reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Duck Diary, books that are just low level, just laugh and that's about it. We're not reading books that are stretching us. We're not reading books that are making us learn more. We're not reading books that are helping us see what the people who are ahead of us have done. I mean, have you read anything about the Wright brothers who, invented the planes? Do you know what they had to go through? If you're going to invent something that is more than the plane, or you are an airplane, or that you're going to make an airplane better, how are you going to do that if you don't read and understand what the Wright brothers did or what they went through? So this is what we do in the mastermind. We read about things. We read about, people. We read about, things that will make us knowledgeable, make us resourceful. And the more resourceful you are, the more you begin to think of how to solve the problems around you. Apart from that, we also learn leadership skills. Some of us, all we do is just go to school. When you go to school, they make you your class captain. All you are doing is writing name of noisemaker. You don't know how to even serve the people in your class. You don't even know how to serve your teachers. You don't know how to serve in your school. You don't know how to be kind to your teachers. You don't know how to help, volunteer to help. You just want to write noisemaker, and that's all that class captain is about. Some of us are even prefects. As prefects, all we know is just, oh, you are prefect, and that's about it. You don't do anything more. You don't push yourself more. You don't help the other kids in the school become better. But when you are in the mastermind circle or in a peer mentorship accountability group like the mastermind circle, you learn that as a leader, the first thing you must do is learn how to serve. For instance, everybody here today actually volunteered that they wanted to do this. They wanted to come and talk about what they can say that can make another child want to do better tomorrow, right? They actually put themselves through all of these, not because anybody is going to give them money or is going to buy them pizza, but because they are willing to serve. And it's not just about this. You can be willing to serve in your church, in your mosque, in your community, in your school, in your social gatherings. You are just willing to be the one to make things happen. Sometimes we're in a place and they are saying, this has to be done, that has to be done. You just keep quiet. Everybody's waiting for the next person to be the one to do it. In the mastermind, we learn to do it because we know that the first step to leadership is serving. Apart from that, we also learn how to honor. You cannot be a king without honoring. Honor is the language of kings. Kings know how to honor each other and they know how to honor the people around them. So we learn how to honor. So it's more than just coming to journal or more than just coming to write a report. It's a lot more that we learn in an accountability group and in the mentorship, like the mastermind circle. Okay, we also journal because we want to understand our emotions. We want to be accountable for what we do. We want to be able to reflect on what we achieve every day by stopping at the end of the day to think, what did I do today? What did I achieve today? Oh, how did I do it? And then we write it down so that we can remember and we can continue to look at our journey. All right, so that is what they are doing here. Yes, they are sharing their journey with you and us. So for those of you asking, oh, what is they are sharing their journey with you so that you can also begin your own journey and come and share your journey with us. So we like to say, there's a noise. Come see what's going on. So we like to say a lot of times, if you know a lot, if you believe that you know so much, come, you are going to be teaching other people. And that's where you are impacting lives because now you are being someone who is changing other people, who wants to change other people by teaching them or helping them become better. That could be you. So come and be blessed. I will bless another person. For some of us, okay, we still need to learn. Come. We have people who are ahead who will also teach you. We have people that you learn from, and that's what we do. That's one of the biggest things we do. We learn from each other, we grow together. And yes, the mastermind starts every September. So next year, September, this year, September, we are going to start. So you can actually book a slot to join the mastermind right now. Come see, we should have that, how they can do that scrolling, So you can book a slot for the child. If you're a parent, just book a slot for the child and the child can join. You can ask in the group or just send us a comment. You can write a comment in here, all right? And that's the information you have on your screen. You can just book a slot with 10,000 naira and you can lock that slot for your child. And then throughout the course of the year, from now to September, you can begin to pay gradually. It is for an entire year when you pay. You pay for the entire year. It's like 5,000 naira, 6,000 naira per month. That's what it means. It's not even enough money to buy pizza. That's all you pay at the end of each month. But we don't pay monthly. We pay once and for all. All right, so thank you guys. We have exhausted our 45 minutes. It's even 50 minutes now. You have been so amazing. You should be proud of yourselves. I am proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. Thank you for agreeing to share your journey with us, for agreeing to share, how you have come thus far in the last, some of you, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Omoya is one of our youngest masterminds. She joined at 5. She just turned 6 a few weeks ago. So that Omoya you see there is
Yes, ma.
6-year-old, and it's nice to have her in the mastermind. Joshna and the rest of Derek, Sajid, Wanda, and Adachuku, and who else have I not called? They are all junior partners. All right, so we are so excited to have you. We feel so blessed to have you all in the circle, and we just wanted to, let more children and parents know that mentorship is important. Every child needs mentorship. If your children don't start listening today, if we don't put children in a place where they can listen to other trusted adults apart from us, it means that when we are not there for any reason, we will be worried because our children don't listen or don't trust other people that they can listen to. So it's important that place in their lives other people that they can trust, who mean well for them, who share common values with you, and who can walk this journey with you. Boys and girls, all right, so we're going to let you go now. Just know that it's about to get really serious, okay? We're taking accountability to the next level, all of you. For those of you, mastermind partners who are here, okay? We're taking accountability to the next level because we want to grow, guys. We want to grow even more. Thank you, Josh. I am leaving the floor to you finally.
Coach Marybeth.
Yes, Amoya.
Happy Easter.
You want to share? Thank you so much, darling. Thank you, Amoya. Happy Easter to you too. All right, Josh.
Okay, so thank you everyone for coming to see this session. Thank you to all our panelists. And as we leave, have a happy Easter weekend and break. Bye.
See you.
All right, so thank you very much, everyone. Our next session is a parent session. Please, parents who are here, our next session is at 7. It's going to be explosive. Do not miss it, dear parents. I'll see you at 7 when we'll have a parent roundtable with educators, parents, and all of us. We wanted to have that on Zoom, but Zoom has been a bit stressful. So we're going to have it here. So just come to explode in the comment section with all of your questions and all of your answers, and all of your inquiries. Come to the comment section there because we're going to have it on StreamYard still. All right, so we're waiting for that session. Before we go, we're going to take a commercial from our sponsors. We have been sponsored to have this conference. It's free, but it's not completely free because someone is sponsoring this conference. So some people in their benevolence are answering these questions. We'll say shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Go, who have joined in sponsoring this conference. We appreciate you. We love you. We want to say thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Fortune, right? We want to say thank you for sponsoring this session. For sponsoring the conference along partnering with us to present the conference. Okay, we say thank you to Osinachi and Chukwuemeka's parents. We want to say a big thank you to you also for being here with us and for supporting and walking this journey and helping us to pass or send this message or this vision, spread this vision, right? We want to say a big shout out also to Wanda's parents, Wanda Diokumbas. Thank you for also being a part of bringing this conference to everyone that we have. And yes, we have a video from one of our sponsors, and we're going to be sharing it right now. Thank you again, dear parents. We will see you in the last session of the day, that is at 7 p.m. Do not miss it for anything. All right, Kamsi, please, admin, take it away. So you have on the screen all that you need, the inquiry and all that you need for the mastermind circle. Thank you. Admin, please.
Hello, skill player. Hello, skill player. Hello, skill players. I am Nkiri Ananke of Skill Play Consult, a brand that is dedicated to scaling up the child through fun, hands-on learning. We provide non-screen educational learning resources like puzzles, building blocks, paint by numbers, threading games, and more. At Skill Play Consult, skilling up the child is more than just play. It is engaging and intentional. We help parents raise independent thinkers and problem solvers, one fun learning resources at a time. If you're serious about helping kids thrive, then we've got the right resources that works. You can send us a WhatsApp message on 081-230-36575 or follow us on Instagram at skill_play consult.
Hi everyone, I'm Amina Ismail and my 9-year-old son has been a part of Coach Miribet's mastermind for the past 2 months thereabouts, and honestly it's been a beautiful experience where starting to already see how, he's been a lot more accountable, a lot more willing to do his task. So it's just interesting how Coach Miribeth constantly pours into them. She's constantly telling them how much value they have to offer, how they can be leaders and how to start now. The interesting thing is just how she helps them to see that you're not too small to create value. You're not too small to, start to have a relationship with money, build your money skills, understand and take care of your body, and all of just those life skills that we want our children to have. She gives them daily tasks every day. They have her voice in their head, and most times now he's the one who comes to tell me, like, Mama, we haven't done Coach Miribet's task for the day. So yes, I'm just excited to see what it's going to be like a year from now, 18 months from now. It's going to be a beautiful thing. So I would recommend Coach Miribet's mastermind for every child, because the earlier you do this, the better, such that they understand a place of accountability and place of building skills. All right, I hope you join us in the cohort. All right, bye bye.